So this whole thing starts around 3 months after the last Refunct speedrunning tournament. I'd just gotten back into the game after a super long break. During the tournament, I didn't really play as well as I would have liked, and my motivation to play the game in a general sense hadn't really been there, but it was October, I had nothing better to do, so I was back to speedrunning Refunct. After a bit of grinding, I got my PB down to a low 46 and then kinda just got stuck there. I'd thrown a ton of attempts at getting a 45, but all of my runs were just low 46, and another low 46. Nothing really fell through until one day.
But you want to turn a little higher up. There you go.
That was fucking easy. Okay.
Alright, 45 inbound.
45 incoming.
Real.
So true though, man. Actually, so true.
Joe, I remember how much of a bitch 16 was. I hated that button. Go over.
Fuck.
Oh, you Phelps, bro. This guy just went Michael Phelps in the water at this point.
Yeah, this is it. Easy clap.
Hi, YouTube.
Right. Soft. 44.
Let's fucking go!
Oh,
Yo! Oh my god!
Have we ever seen anyone skip 45?
What the
Wait,
actual fuck?
Is it actually a 44?
Yeah.
45 skip?
That's a 45 skip.
Oh
Yo,
my
a 40. You skipped 45.
I'd skipped 45 and immediately gotten a 44, a whole 1.4 seconds off my previous personal best. For those unfamiliar with Refunct, at this high of a level, 1 second is a lot of time. Most skips don't save a second, and at this level almost every single skip that can be used is being used, so saving time all comes down to optimizing movement. This was possibly the first time anybody has skipped 45, but I didn't dwell on that for too long, as I would quickly rattle off 2 more PB improvements and push it down to a 244.06. Yes! Holy shit! Oh my god. After I'd gotten that run, I didn't really feel like I needed to push the time down any further anytime soon. Sure, 43 would be nice and all, but I just felt like I had a more long-term goal in mind. Ever since I joined the community, I'd always considered 242 the cutoff for being a quote-unquote top player, as most of the active members of the community had a 42 or lower. I wanted my own 42, but I knew that with my movement, my ass was not getting close to a 42, and that I had to lab out a couple sections of the run to fix my lines. I started putting in crazy hours, almost 5 hours a day for an entire month, spent all of the time labbing out movement, but the runs just weren't showing any results. I'd actually gotten a 44.00 exactly pretty early on, but not a single 43 came during this month-long grind. I'd gotten a lot of great paces, some even in the low 43s if they were completed, but they would all die in the late game. No way. Yes! Fuck yes! Holy shit, I skipped 43. Holy fuck. After a long and arduous month-long grind, I skipped 43 and I'd gotten a 42. The first 43 skip in the history of the game. As for how it happened, it came down to a couple major improvements I made in the time that I spent labbing the run. I saved 2/10 on a better 24 hit, 2/10 from a step up on faster 9, and around 1/10 from a double wall jump nofter. Also with these, my movement in general had greatly improved, and I was practicing individual segments to the point where my best early, mid, and end game added up to a 42-41. This is where my PB stands today, and though there are a couple of improvements this time I could see myself making, namely a better 18.2 hit, I think I'm satisfied with where I stand now, and I'll be coming back sometime in the near future.